Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another Fallout 4 Let's Play, this time episode 45. And with episode 45, we have come to the end of our story arc for the moment. The story, of course, does continue, but we won't be following it again for quite some time. I prefer to actually just wander and explore mostly. In case you're wondering, it took me like 4 or 5 years to even go past the 3rd or 4th quest in Skyrim. I just would rather wander the game and enjoy the world. I do eventually catch up with the story, and I have been through the story of Fallout 4 several times, but in this Let's Play we are going to pretty much just kind of meander and wander for a while now that we have spent quite a few episodes with the story. For those of you who were not following along with the story episodes, there is one thing you need to know. There is a new faction. Well, not new, they were here before, but they have a very strengthened presence now, and I'm sure we'll run into them soon enough, so I won't bother going into them now and ruin the surprise. But there is a very significant faction presence now in the Commonwealth that was not really here before, and at least not in this strength. And for those who were following along with the story episodes and notice that I am not where I last was, that's because I came back to the rocket to drop off anything that might have a story name or nature to it, so I didn't open up my inventory and inadvertently spoil anything for anyone. So when I was doing that, I also lightened my inventory load and Nick's inventory load, so we are as ready to roll as we possibly can be. I also took some time to scrap things around the rocket, just clean it up a bit so it's easier to get around and to give ourselves more resources for later on. But all that being said, we are now free and clear to navigate, and navigate we shall, and in the most random possible means I can come up with, although I'm going to grab this gas canister. And did we ever go down here? I'm not sure we did. I don't actually remember. In case we didn't, we're gonna do it now. I'll pop the light on. It's gonna blow our stealth, but it'll help folks, I think, see in the dark. And we can take a look around in Mole Rats and Plentyville.
Speak of the devil. Go! Coast looks clear.
Okay. What exactly is going on with my hands? Is this just like mole rat goo? Or do I actually have some sort of effect on me at the moment? I don't see any sort of effect. Maybe it was just mole rat goo. Temporary mole rat goo. Okay, temporary mole rat goo. I think at one point I did get, not, or if it wasn't me, maybe Piper got something from a mole rat. It was like a proto-disease or something I had never seen before. Maybe it's maybe it was like a preview of the upcoming survival change. Here's a toolbox with duct tape, turpentine, and a silver table knife. A glowing mole rat. Some wonder glue, we'll grab that. Safe unlock novice, of course. Thank you for asking.
Sweet.
And a buff out fragmentation mine, jet, mentats, and a pulse grenade. Some Abraxo, because what could possibly be wrong with anything down here? Another box of Abraxo. Good for antiseptic. Brain fungus. And who doesn't want that? Well, at the moment I don't want that, but let's see. Here's a cooler with mole rat meat, so apparently the mole rats were saving someone for later. A duffel bag with 7 .308 rounds, 5 shotgun shells, 13 .45 rounds, And some other stuff I'm just not going to bother with right now. And okay, let's zip in here quick. There's a pipe pistol. Here is a Trash Busters Award. Mr. Benson, on behalf of the Boston Regional Office, I would like to congratulate you and your team on winning the 2076 Trash Busters Award for the greatest year-to-year waste reduction by a single store. Respect for the environment is an integral part of our corporate image, and we appreciate your innovative efforts in this regard. Sincerely, Gerald Phillips, Vice President, Boston Region. Awesome. A couple of 10mm rounds. Have nothing to do with that 38. Oh ho ho ho, a fusion core. Well, thank you. We'll be taking that right off your hands. And here is someone who did not make it. Although, if they were involved with this mess, it's hard to say poor soul about them. Let's just ease on out of this cavern. And if nothing else, it tells us there's definitely a cavern set in the Fallout 4 toolbox. Are there many more caverns? I don't know. Oh, I guess there are a few that I can think of and should probably not mention at the moment. But all that being said, we have our comforting bit of red back on our health bar from irradiation. And let's bypass Concord just because. Although, you know what? Why don't we give it a good once over? Make sure that we've taken a look at every nook and cranny and door. There are a few places that I know of that we haven't been into, and there are some other places I've wondered about but never gotten around to checking. There's a coffee pot. So we covered it in an earlier episode, but that house right there has some stuff in it. I believe a safe. Actually, I don't know if we could. No, not that. That one doesn't have the safe. It's that corner shop right there. Some of these I really wonder about. But let's see, what else can we find? Not that corner shop, sorry, that corner shop. Let's see if we can crack that now. We may not have had the skill the first time we were through here, but we may now. Where was that safe? I think it's upstairs. Here is a first aid kit with a stim pack, Radaway, and purified water. So there are probably raiders about as well if that has reset. Here is a wall safe unlock expert, and we will give that a whirl.
Got it.
8308 rounds, 11 10mm rounds, 18 bottle caps, lightweight enameled metal chest piece. It's actually not that bad. And I guess since I'm not that overburdened, I can take the pipe rifle. Let me take a look at that armor piece though. I think I currently have a combat chest piece. No lucky metal chest piece. Well, that ends the question right there. Luck. Having a prime stat attached to it is better than a couple of points of armor in my opinion. Tool case with 15 45 caliber rounds, 5 10mm rounds. We'll even take the short pipe revolver. Let's see, 5 shotgun shells, 9 45 rounds, and 24 flares. And let's see what's going on in downtown Concord. Well, this fella is just kind of lying about. There's something up there. Can't quite tell what they are, but that one fellow looks like he has a pull cue. Pretty sure there are no legitimate factions running around with pull cues. Let's find out. Nick, don't run in front of the guns.
Not exactly subtle, pal.
Don't run in front of their guns either, Nick.
Anyone you walk away from.
Somebody just had a massive Molotov failure. Nah, you'll be fine. Wow, that is quite a few raiders, actually. And in the distance, I believe I hear a sign of the new faction I was mentioning. That was actually quite a few raiders. Good times. Let's see what donations they have for us. A stim pack.
Doing them much good at this point.
Yep, there they are, ladies and gentlemen. 1038 rounds, stim pack. Let's see if they decide to drop out on our heads. Oh, who could have guessed? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Brotherhood of Steel. They don't really care about us right now. 13 5mm rounds, a stim pack. Mainly they'll just look down on us for a while. Stim pack.
Excuse me.
Back off, civilian.
See? Whoops. And 6 shotgun shells, 1038 rounds, stim pack. And 438 rounds, stim pack. Did I miss anybody? No. The knights are going to go commune with each other, I guess. And this fella had a short double-barreled shotgun. We'll take all their toys. And let's take a look at this section of Concord quick. Flick our light on. Pretty sure we've been through here, but there is a used oil can, some duct tape, an aluminum can. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oil is always your friend. File cabinet with 13 5mm rounds. Some fuses. We'll grab all those. Light bulbs, sure, why not? Probably light. Worth a little bit of glass and metal, probably. Or copper. Come on up the stairs. And chem box with Mentats and Psycho. Get out before the Brotherhood realizes I raided their stash. Just kidding. Okay, and you know what? Let's go down here to our aid and pop a rat away and a purified water. And sweep up through here. On the plus side, the Brotherhood will Concord Civic Access, toolbox with jet and duct tape. Before we investigate that, let's take a look at this upper portion of the town here. Okay, just make sure there's nothing we didn't miss. I guess I should say nothing we missed. Double negatives and all that. Okay, this is kind of an ooh shiny moment, but I realize I don't think I've ever been over here. It's just one of those things. There's this little bit of land. You just don't go there because why would you? The town is so close, you just kind of gravitate towards it. But sometimes in those little vacant spaces you can find interesting things, and sometimes you can't. That looks like Abernathy Farm. Well, maybe this empty space is just an empty space. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Okay. So, through there. Now, what about this structure? This is the Fallons. No deal there. Okay. So civic access is right there. We know that now. Let's move through the upper portion of the town, though, before we deal with civic access. Check out around all the houses. Okay. Just never know what you'll find. Nick. And sweep around the church. Behind the Museum of Freedom. I heard something, I thought. Is that somebody at the cooking station? It is. A settler.
Hi.
Oh boy. You may want to keep your distance.
Why? Are you threatening me?
Nah, nothing like that. It's just, well, I think I ate a bad can of meat. Okay. Maybe it was 3 cans. Seemed pretty tasty at first, but now it's got my guts all in a twist. And, well, you can probably smell it from there. Long-neck Lukowski's canned meat my ass. Long-neck Lukowski's canned poison, more like it. Here, have the rest of it. I'm never touching the stuff again as long as I live. Assuming I live through the day. Ugh. And if you happen to see that Lukowski, tell him I hope he dies in a goddamn fire. Oh, God. Sorry. Probably better if you get going. If it's anything like last time, it's about to get kind of messy.
Okay. Did he actually give me some of that stuff? Kinda hoping he didn't. Okay, I don't think he did. Would hate to accidentally dip into that. Okay, let's see what's over here. A couple of containers. Nope, that one's closed. Okay. And have we gone through the church? Let's sweep the church. Some poor lost souls. Well, at least this one doesn't have a gun and a bottle of liquor, like the last one. Pretty sure that was pre-story. Was it? Wasn't it? Not sure. Molotov cocktail. Table knife. Ooh, safe. Unlock expert.
That's it.
1038 rounds, 1445 rounds, 1050 caliber rounds, 19 gamma rounds, gold watch, 6 missiles, pipe pistol it can keep, and 12 pre-war
There
money.
we are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 6 missiles? Right on. And anything up top? And just as a tip, I don't know if it's you know. If you ever want to go out on the roof and check something, like say that vertibird up there, and you find yourself unable to get down in a traditional manner, you can always fast travel, and that will let you get down without having to break your neck by, you know, jumping. Fast travel can pretty much get you out of almost anything, any hole or any high structure. As long as fast travel is enabled, unless, you know, you're inside a vault or something, you can use it to get out of just about anything. So if you're exploring like this and you want to try something a little crazy, go for it. As long as you're out of doors, fast travel will get you out of trouble. Psycho in the trash can. Let's check these buildings. Here's one that's open. Chem box with Med-X and buff out. Bobby pin box. Gathering up the chems, that's, you know, the way I get my extra cash if I need to spend it on something. Here is a safe, unlock novice. Someone asked me why I keep so many chems. That's my emergency money, either to mitigate the cost of buying something, or I always keep at least 3 of each. So if by some emergency I ran out of all my other money, I would have something that I could barter with. Here is 14 45 caliber rounds, a 10mm pistol, 27 10mm rounds, always welcome to see, 18 pre-war money, and a silver locket. We will take all of that. Here is a cap stash, nuka bottle. We'll leave those for now. And try and breeze past Nick here. Some sugar bombs on the fridge. I don't think there's anything behind any of these other houses. So when I play without recording, this is pretty much my standard MO. This is, I try and cover every nook and cranny. Some folks ask how I get to like level 96. I don't cheat, I don't do anything to boost that. And if I ever like make a video where I've spawned in something like Deathclaws on the Deathclaw World Settlement Tour, I don't keep those saves. I don't take the experience that I earn from any of that. I always restore to the last save before I modified anything. I've had trouble modifying things lately. So, like, anytime that I try and use the console for something like the Deathclaw World Settlement Tour, I've had the game start breaking. Quick saves, just about anything goes nuts from there, so I actually don't try and save anything like that anymore. What do we have here? A workhouse. In we go. Okay, and there is a desk here that is empty. A lot of collapsed structure and some sort of mechanisms that I don't recognize. All those yellow bits. Let's head up here. There is a poor lost soul. There's a hole above her. Maybe if we go up one, we can drop down onto that portion. Really, guys? That was your plan? Bombs falling. Let's choke each other to death. Okay, well, we'll take what's in the safe. 3308 rounds, 1338 rounds, pipe auto pistol it can keep, 18 pre-war money, 7 shotgun shells, and a silver tablespoon. And that's Unfortunate. Oh well. And we will zip across here and drop down to visit this poor unfortunate soul. She has a duffel bag with 10 .308 rounds, 16 5mm rounds. The pipe weapon she can keep 9.45 rounds and a carrot in the cooler, though. We'll grab those. She had a baby rattle. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, and let's see how we can get back to going up without coming down too hard. There we go. Okay, now let's try that again. Once more from the top with feeling. Whoopsie. Okay. Or were we already up on the top? No. There is a door here. Let's drop into stealth, kick the light off, just in case. And here we are, back in the Commonwealth wasteland. And it occurs to me we may have access to things we might normally not have access to if we're willing to take a bit of a fall. And let's give it a shot. Chimney? Nope, not gonna make it. Yeah, a little bit of damage. Oh, this is just that other roof. And here I thought we were going to get to explore something new. Well, maybe we still do. Let's go this way. Can I drop down here? No, not an actual hole. Still not an actual hole. Okay, well, worth a shot. You never know. At least, you know, in some of the older Bethesda games, I would expect some sort of interesting items to be found in such places, and there are still some things I can't account for in the game. But alright. Let's give these houses here a once over. Okay. Didn't see anything there. Or there. And there's the workhouse. That's how we got up. And this is the one we went through earlier. Concord Speakeasy. Did we go in there? I don't remember. Let's check it out. There's a safe with an advanced lock. We'll pop that. Whoops.
Nice.
Baseball, 2 cork and leather. Sure, why not? Duct tape, 3 fragmentation grenades, 7 fusion cells, jet, pulse mine, and rataway. Not a bad haul.
A conductor at the orchestra.
Some plastic bowls. We'll grab those. Another one. Suitcase with 8 fusion cells. I'll kick my light pack on so everybody can see a little better. Drop down here. And Here is a toolbox with Psycho, Wonder Glue, wrench it can keep. Wonder Glue, oil can, tool case with Wonder Glue, and a lovely gas canister. Tin cans, not as interested in. Some gentlemen who appear to have spent their last moments with a crate of beer and the radio. Packs of cigarettes in the cigarette machine. Unlock door advanced? Sure.
Sweet.
Oh. Looks like a soldier was barricaded in here. 10mm pistol, 10mm rounds. Ammo box with 9 10mm rounds and 20 flares. Steamer trunk with 8 shotgun shells, 9 38 rounds, 2 jet. Short combat shotgun, always happy to take those. Lightweight painted metal right arm, I guess we can take that. And a trifold American flag, why not? And a bobby pin. And let's see what's in this room. A lot of charring. There's a Vault-Tec lunchbox. We'll take that. The noodle cup they can keep. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, well, I think we have hit our time limit and a bit beyond, so we will pick up again here in episode 46 and go back into the speakeasy and see what we can find, and then see if there's anything in the Concord underworld. So once again, this has been Checkers with another Fallout 4 Let's Play, this time episode 45, which saw us go back to our meandering, wandering, exploratory ways. And I would like to remind you that I have a Twitter link in the description of the video and on my channel main page. If you're on mobile, it's on my channel About page. Also, if you look in the upper right hand corner, you will find a small letter I with a white circle around it. These are cards and links to other videos that I've made. I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you found the video informative and maybe just a little entertaining. I would like to invite you to subscribe and ask you to please take care.